Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. I am going to be doing the setup for my June title page, my June monthly, and the first week of June. Again, welcome back to the channel if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome if you are new. I am in my devotional faith journal, which I have been loving. It has a monthly, a weekly. It has a section where you can pray for the nations daily. It has prayer dashboards, and it has daily entries of affirmations, gratitude, prayer, and a section for you to jot down your notes from whatever devotional you're reading, and also evening reflection. I love this devotional. So let's look at what's going on here on the screen. First of all, I've made some mistakes. I was trying to get a color that matched the printable that I'm using. And just so you know, the printable that I'm using is one that I share with my Facebook group. That's what I normally use for my monthly setup. So I wanted a peachy color. So I took this peach colored sticky note and I cut out June using some dies on my little die cut machine. And then I'm running it through this Xyron sticker maker so that I can make the letters. Mind you, I'm so engrossed in what I'm doing, not paying attention to the fact that the letters are backwards when I put them in. So that was me attempting to try to make it work, but I was like, no, you're gonna have to cut them all over again. So I cut them over again, but this time I added a little contrast to it by using the mint green sticky note. So that added some interest. So as my grandmother always say, you know, every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. So that's why I ended up with this alternating color for the June. So I got that down, and I just added this gray outline just so it can pop off of the white a little bit more. And then I'm going to be able to lay down the elements that I cut out from the printable. So I have a Facebook group. It's Firefield Creations Facebook group. And monthly I share with my group, my little close-knit family over there, I share with them a set of monthly freebies. So one of them being the printable. So I'm using this printable that I've shared with the group for the month of June. And I actually printed it twice because it has this sort of sand washi on the bottom, and I needed more of it. I needed it to span across my monthly, which you'll see shortly. And then I needed it to, well, I didn't need to put it on this title page, but since there was some left over, I was able to use the leftover pieces and add it to this title page. And it is in the fair and the dark skin tones. I'm using the dark skin tone printable, and I just love the colors. Those peach and green tones, they just go so well together. And of course, the gentleman here, he's in the same color. His outfit is in the same color, so I love it. So this monthly, I had put down 2 stickers there, but I had to get some undo and pull it up because I put those stickers down when I was, you know, demonstrating the die cuts for the monthly subscription. And then when I came back in, I was like, you know what? That's not where I wanted to go. You know, you always want to use your printable. So why did you? And I know I was going to do it, but still I put it down there. But anyway, I used the undo. I pulled it up. So that's why it looks a little torn and a little sketchy on the left side of the page. So I've cut out all my pieces. I'm auditioning it across the page, and I'm laying it out, seeing where I want to lay down everything. And I just love the elements that are in the this printable because it just screams summer. So it is summer themed because, of course, June 20th is the first day of summer. So that's why I have those grass elements, the bench the wooden bench and the beach ball, the picnic basket, because summer is the time when we like to get out. We like to escape the indoors and venture outside and enjoy ourselves outdoors. So those elements are very indicative of summer. The Ferris wheel at the top, because during the summertime is when those carnivals come to town. And it has a quote at the top that says, "Spring being a tough act to follow, God created June." And that's by Al Bernstein. So I put the Ferris wheel and the quote at the top. I'm laying the sand down kind of like a base, or anchoring it on the bottom of the page, because that's where it goes. That's where it should go, right? Sand is under our feet. So just laying down those pieces. Got the ice cream cone. Who's an ice cream cone lover? I'm not just ice cream, but you just like the ice cream and the cone combo, and not just that papery cone, but the waffle cone is what I'm talking about. I love a good waffle cone with some ice cream. Yes. What is your favorite ice cream? I love Rocky Road. I love vanilla bean. I love butter pecan. And well, those are my favorites. Those are the ones that I really, really love. I think Rocky Road being at the top of the list. So I'm just about done with laying down these elements, creating some balance on both sides of the page. And I just figure I just take that floral and just cover up that little spot there that just looks so odd. And in any event, I'm going to be writing down the verses from the devotional that I also share with the Facebook group. I'm going to be writing down the verses for the devotional / scripture writing plan that I share with them. And I also use it for my daily scripture writing. And let me just go ahead and tell you ahead of time, I just, again, was in a zone, not paying attention, and laid down all the numbers. I started the 3rd because I incorporated the 1st and the 2nd into May. So I started with the 3rd, but then I went all the way from the 3rd to the 31st. And it wasn't until like later on, I was like, there's only 30 days in June. So I plucked it up a little while after, when I realized that I put down that extra day in June. So if you see it, know that I realized after the fact, and I pulled it up. So I'm just finishing up by putting down those numbers to mark the days, and then now I'm going to put down the actual days. So I'm using this mini days and dates sticker sheet because I couldn't find the big one. And you're probably saying that's the mini one. The regular size is much bigger, but this mini fit perfectly. So in the monthly subscription for the faith-based box, it comes with a month's worth of days and dates, just as this sticker sheet looks, with the 4 sets of Monday through Sunday and 2 sets of 1 through 31. But I also offer as an add-on the smaller sheet, which is the one that I'm using. So for those who are using smaller planners and you want a smaller font and smaller numericals, you can have it. But guess what? These days fit perfectly in the monthly, as opposed to if you were using like maybe a daily page or your weekly layout, you would use a much bigger font. So these worked out great, even though I couldn't find the bigger sticker sheet. So the top just looked too blah. So I added some of those florals and then I just trimmed it off. And that is it. My layout is done. At the end, I do show you where I do write in those verses for the month. And then I had a couple of florals left over. So that's when I came in and I decided to add them to the title page, and then the leftover sand I added under his feet as well. And that worked out. And thankfully, the sticker paper was forgiving. Once I'm done with that, I am going to complete the scripture writing layout, which is the weekly layout. And once I'm done with the weekly, I'm going to complete the first week of June. I had to think about that for a minute, because normally when I do these videos, I do it in all one full swoop, where I do the title page, the monthly, all 4 weekly layouts. And I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. I'm doing the prayer dashboards. So I do everything. I do all 4 of the prayer dashboards, and I do all 4 of the weeklies, but I only did 1 weekly layout in this video because things just got crazy. Things have just been crazy. I'm trying to play catch up on so many things. And, I'm working on orders. I'm working on monthly subscription boxes. So I don't have the time like I would like to invest. But I'm going to get some organization some way, somehow, because I miss putting out, the videos that I would like to put out. And I didn't get to do the last 3 weeks for June, but I'm going to do them. And what I'll do is just put them out week by week, or either I'll just come back next week and have the remaining weeks done. But in this video, I only do the monthly, the prayer dashboards, and I do the first weekly layout, and that's it. So I do apologize. But back to what's going on here in the screen. I am setting up the prayer dashboard for the first week. And I use these little mini journaling cards, which were released in the shop about 2 weeks ago. So they're available in this mini set, but also the standard set. And they're available to be laminated or unlaminated. You're probably saying, why would you want to laminate journaling cards? Because you can reuse them. So I tacked those down, and they fit perfectly over the boxes. In the prayer dashboard, they fit perfectly over the boxes. And if I want to, I can reuse them because I tacked them down with tip-in tape, which is repositionable. And if I take it off, there'll be no residue or damage to the journaling card. The journaling card, of course, is laminated, so you can write on it. You can even erase what you write on the back of the journaling card by using some alcohol. So that's the benefit of laminating the journaling card. So they are available in the mini pack in the shop, as well as the regular, I believe it's 3x4 journaling card set. So you can definitely find that in the shop. So I did week 1, I did week 2's dashboard, and now I'm working on week 3, I believe we're working on here. And then I'm just adding up, for the week 2 through 4, I'm using elements from the monthly subscription sticker sheets. I'm just adding florals from those sticker sheets to the prayer dashboards, because I'm going to be mainly using the monthly subscription kit to decorate my weekly setup. I haven't done that in the past. I might use the monthly sticker kits to decorate maybe 1 week, and that's about it for the month. But for this month, I'm going to use my sticker sheets to decorate all 4 weeks. And it's going to look different from week to week. So it's probably good that I take a breather, because then I can come up with some real, cute ideas to change up the next 3 weeks. So I use the journaling cards for the first week's dashboard, but here I'm using the sticky notes as I have in the past. And as you can see, I framed out the boxes with washi tape. So I have an abundance of washi tape. So this is definitely one way to use your washi tape. You can frame out your pages. You can frame out your layouts. Use up that washi tape. It's sitting there and it does spoil after a while. So go ahead and use it. So I love the colors that I'm picking up from the kit are that mint green, that peach is also carried over. It just all goes together, and it wasn't intentionally planned, but that peach and that mint green, and the light blue, they all go together with even the printable and the monthly subscription. So here I'm using the washi that's also included in the monthly subscription, and the monthly subscription for June is called The Names of God. I will link the video in the eye above so that you can take a look at that monthly subscription and also see what comes in the box, the sticker subscription, as well as the digital subscription. So there are 3 subscriptions that are available for the faith-based box, and the Names of God is just that. It goes deep into looking at the names of God and how God is expressed in our lives through those names. So there are some beautiful elements within the subscription, like this sky, this ethereal looking sky with the stars I'm putting on the right side of the page. And then there's this like open door, balcony door that I'm putting over to the left that outlooks onto this beautiful sky scene. And then I'm going to put one of those dolls there. She's just like, to make it seem like if she's just worshiping, and she's just in front of this beautiful open door scene, and it's like maybe she's worshiping in the morning. So I love creating scenes like that, and I always build my scene up by putting like the clear sticker to the back, and then I put the white matte on top of it, because of course you don't want to blend one into the other. And thank God this was forgiving, because it made a bubble and it just went down before I was ready for it to adhere to the page. Oh goodness. So yes, I just love creating these scenes that are just indicative of a time of worship and a time of prayer. So that's what I'm doing here with the scene over on the left side of the page. And that washi on the bottom has a couple of the names of God on it. Like it says El Shaddai, it says Jehovah Nisi, it says El Elyon, it says Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Jireh. And then on the background of the washi is this sky scene. Very beautiful. So I'm trying to overlay a bit of the florals and trying to find where it would fit best. So I put it up in the corner, and then to balance it out, I'll put the other piece down in the bottom corner on the right side of the page. And I think that came out so cute. So then I'm just thinking, what else can I put down? So I put down just a few scattered florals in the middle, because I don't want to take up too much space. We're dealing a lot with one line verses for the names of God for the monthly. So I had an idea, in laying down that big die cut on the left side, that I wouldn't need too much space. But even though I can write over the sticker, because that's the texture that it has, that it allows you to write over it and still not lose the image in the background. So I'm just finishing up a few bits of deco. I still want to use it. I'm not wasting that piece, so you'll see how I use it. And I'm putting down my days and my dates for this week. And right here, I'm using the bigger sticker sheet. And you probably can't tell, but this is the bigger sticker sheet for the days and the dates. So I did find one, so that's what I'm utilizing over here. And so that you have an idea, of course, these weekly boxes are much wider than the monthly. So that gives you an idea of how much bigger the days and dates are in the regular size sticker sheet. And with that, we have our days and our dates done and down, and I'm just about done with this layout. I'm just going to do a slow flip through of the weekly and all of the prayer dashboards. Well, I don't think I do that. This is a voiceover, so I'm trying to remember. Sorry. I'm going to do a flip through of this week and go backwards towards the title page and flip through so that you can see what I have completed up to that point. And then my layouts are done. Like I said, I will come back and I will complete the last 3 weeks in June, so that you can see that. Oh, I lay down the name Elohim over that right side of the page. I forgot that I had done that. But that is it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know if which layout is your favorite. Is it the monthly or is it the weekly? And I will chat with you all later. Be blessed, everyone.